today we're just going to basically do 4 recipes. We will do a chicken quesadilla today toward the end of the class, and you can all taste it. A protein powder drink or a smoothie, if you want to call it this way, and that one has a lot of boosting energy because you are all students, so you need to keep your stamina and your endurance and your mental capabilities, and so that's what I'm going to show you. And then also the dessert is excessively easy to do and delicious and has no sugar. So we're going to start with the protein powder today. And would someone read the recipe to me or check the ingredients so I don't forget anything?
Almond butter, 2 tablespoons of almond butter.
Yeah.
Greek yogurt.
Okay. Give me a chance. Grab it.
Almond butter.
Okay. Almond butter.
Banana, mango.
Okay. So this recipe is normally for it would definitely serve about 5 portions. So I'm not going to measure, I'm just going to put half of this, which is 16 ounces. In the second page of your little brochure or pamphlet, you have a list of all the tools that you should get if you want to start the basic kitchen. So let's use 2 banana. Someone needs to cut it. When you use a cutting board, you have to always clean it in between things that you're doing. Contamination is going to be a major issue for your health when you cook. So you always clean in between your Greek yogurt and mango. But this is so small, it's only, normally it's for like 3-4 serving. So we just press 1 orange. And then so we will put, probably we'll have to do a few batches. This is more like a puree than a protein shake. So in order to make it as a shake, you just want to add a little liquid. So we're just putting some orange juice today. Or you can put some mango juice if you have. The recipe says half cup, right? But again, it's for basically 2 or 3 portions, so I'm doing for a little bit more people today. So obviously you can adjust it to what you like. That's okay. Alright, then we go on to something. It needs to be very, very small. It's good to see as well. Can you steer the control, please? I'm using the same board because this is all going in the same. Normally, you want to clean it. So like I said, you do not need a lot of equipment in a kitchen. However, you need a good knife. It doesn't have to be a huge knife or an expensive knife, but it has to cut well. And you need to take care of your knife. You need to always put it away. If you I put some do not use an electric mixer for the onions, so transform the test. Don't hold it like this, but always the best is to use a knife. Sharpen with your knife, and then do not use it for anything else than cutting whatever. You close up, so those mushrooms are done now. To cut it, so we're going to use this blend, and then just try that. And today we're not going to use some of the unnecessary things. I just want to use the two breasts, and then just see if your knife is good. It's kind of easy to follow, and then just we cracked it. I could almost tear it apart, but. And we're going to start the chicken, saute the chicken. One leg. And if you look at the chicken, you can see there's a little lump here. This is the oyster. So that's the part that is so good. So because we don't have too much time, I'm just going to cut the chicken in smaller pieces and make some stripe. Feel the bone underneath is already pulling apart. And we have the filling leg. And then you want to open the chicken in the middle. Stay close to the spine. One good thing to have at home is to buy a very inexpensive little thermometer because you want to measure temperature of the chicken. It's one of the most important things to do is that your temperature reach 165. The reason I chose to show you this today is because it's more economical to buy a whole chicken than buy. So it's very four breasts, only a few dollars, but it's definitely important. And so you start with the skin down. You can do fresh chicken today on the stove, and then so this could be put in a big pot and cover with water, and you could throw carrot and onion and celery, and you will have a really good chicken pot. So that's so good, and then you will stir that, and you will actually look at the bowl.
Well, we learned in my anatomy class, we learned about the muscles.
So now it's kind of practice, so now you can go around.
Hard to, okay, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do want to cut through the bone.
Yeah, no, just stay, don't necessarily go close to the bone now, you can see where the leg is, you see the bone here.
Mhm.
So basically you want that part here, right?
I'll let you finish the.
So you see now you have the bone here.
Mhm.
So this is really what you want to cut here.
Mhm. Yep, okay, thank you. Right, and that'll be good. All right.
Yes, good. So,
Yeah. Should I finish or does anyone else? Maybe I can finish? Okay.
so now, remember you want to do the first cut.
Mhm. First cut. Right, so I want to. And then I want to. I do. I kind of.
Because you added some lemon juice. You can add,
actually
so today we are not doing precision cutting. It's just like to show you how to separate them. You would, because then you can put cellophane on and then press it. So if
no
you
hair.
work in a restaurant, there's no space in between precision cutting. Avocado might turn around a little.
They probably, yeah, they do it very fast.
Okay,
So
so
now,
when it comes to your knife, you can use it more like flat. We are going to put it later on. This is good here, so you can only use it this way instead of like this.
right. Okay.
You get a bit grip.
Mhm.
You do this.
Oh, I see.
Instead of-
Yeah.
So you do, and then you can see where you're going now.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, it's like don't be, I think I'd get scared of using the knife to its full capacity. that's already
Who knows?
spaced out, you know, you don't always think about how the whole thing fit together.
Right, and it's definitely less expensive
Yeah.
to do this and
When
then to
you
use your
separate
entire
your eggs,
chicken.
when you
Instead
use
of
eggs,
when
into
you
the
buy
milk,
only the
you
breast, you
always
pay
want
more
to
money
check.
than for the whole chicken.
You
I
want
think
to
I'm
do
having
them
Almost one at a time in a
a
little
little trouble
bowl,
breaking.
because
Just
you want to check the quality. So in other words,
Well,
if you
it's
have
good for
10
your-
eggs in
good for
one
your
bowl
hands,
and
too.
then you put
feel like this is
11
really good
eggs, it's not
activity
good.
to
Yeah. Then you are holding
get
all
your
your
exercise.
exercise.
Get my hand exercise.
It's a good idea to do individual egg check for quality. And also, if you have a little piece of shell, now it allows you to remove it without struggling with the slamming of the egg. And this, the container is going to go this one, it's going to go in this one. So here's your small bowl, or you can have another prep bowl, you know, if it's easier, bigger one. And you really want to have two. Okay. Always. So in here, I'll just show you the first one. So you do want to make a really fast cut in the middle of it. And
When you cook your chicken at home,
don't
it's
hesitate,
nice to
don't
have
just
steam on.
one.
Is it this?
And then
A lot of flavor.
veg
chicken. It also protects your chicken from burning. No. If it does burn, it protects the inside of it. It's not nice to have it with the skin.
So when you want to separate your eggs, you do egg yolk, if you do pastry, or if you want to do egg white first. So you will do the same technique. You make one fast fry. And then as you cook the white, let's say the white is going here, so you want to be above the white, because that's where it's going. And then you want to tight, maybe then you cover the yolk. So one, so just overwhelming everything, but it's nice to cook. Yeah. So then your yolk stays in that better. And then you can go back and forth until all the white is in the bowl.
So the pan is warming up, and we're just going to saute
So if you want to do flavian first. So now because we're doing an omelette, we don't need to separate them. It's fun just to learn how to separate that.
So how do you tell if it's a good egg or a bad egg?
The color is nice, it's not cloudy, the white.
grapeseed oil, because grapeseed oil
Yolk
does
has
not burn easily.
But mostly
Olive
because you
oil
don't
is
want
not
to
a
have
good
little
oil
pieces of shell.
To cook.
So
So if you have a chance, you can
small
make
pieces
it
will
quick.
cook faster like this.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
The larger piece is not cooked yet.
You make it good.
So if you are kind of in a rush, just
You can do that with a lot of
send
sense.
small slices. Those are not good. This could be also called stir fry. And ideally you would want to have a big bowl, large bowl, so you can really whisk. This, if you whisk too hard in here, it's going to overflow.
Going to coarsely chop it.
You can use a fork if you like. You want to put a little salt.
So some people like their guacamole like very liquidy. I like a little chutney similar, especially because you have
The
tomatoes.
cheese is on the- at the
It's
end.
going to be a little- Those are very beautiful avocados. They were very ripe, so it's no problem. They're beautifully green. You want to prevent. Be sure of that.
So
If it does not, you
also
might
going
get
to start
salmonella.
preparing the last
You don't want it.
dish, which is
So
only if you don't need, per person you would use 5, 6, 7 days.
those are petite. So you start with the
So what you do is you, each plate, you will, so if it's only you just want to do 5 of those. And put it in your blender. And here's the leg, so I'm just going to debone it. It's very slippery, so usually that's what you say. Remove the skin. So the leg, I'm taking the skin off. And the leg is more fat, so I don't really need that as long as your blade is in front. So for the quesadilla, you want to have small pieces. You could use a blender if you wanted, but it would be more like a puree. Not very appealing, but it's totally doable. So we do recommend to use a Teflon skillet for the eggs, always. This is the only time we use a Teflon. Normally we're very more like purist, and we don't like Teflon, but for the omelet, it's really the way to go. Otherwise, your eggs are going to burn and not going to be creamy. And, so again, we're going to use the rapeseed oil today. Put it on high at first and reduce the temperature.
I've helped someone else.
Eggs are need
Has anybody else never separated an egg?
put some salt. Who knows how to survive? And then you can put, when you separate your eggs, when you use eggs in general, you always want to check, you want to do them almost one at a time in a bowl because you want to check the quality. So in other words, if you have 10 eggs in one bowl, you would want to, just show you the first one. So you do want to make a really fast crack in the middle of it. And don't hesitate, you just one. And then you very so you can use a spatula. And then you have to rosewood, fir, wood for. So when you want to separate your eggs, if you do egg yolk or if you do pastry, as you're holding egg white first, you do the same technique and then one is fast. Now it's too high, so you want to lower and then the temperature. The white, let's say the white is going here, so you want to be above the white. Keep an eye on it, and then you will see, and then just very delicately you can go underneath and make the egg roll one, so just below the hole that you just made. So then your yolk stays in that hat. And then you can go back and forth until all the white is in the bowl. And then the yolk will go on the back. So you want to do further? So now because we're doing an omelette, we don't need so you can start the sponge chocolate powder. So because we are splitting the recipe in two, so I'm just going to use 2 tablespoons for now. This is pure cocoa powder, so it's not sweetened. Just going to put a little salt on it and very strong chocolate flavor. Maybe a lot. Okay. And then we will add 2 more as we are doing the second batch. We need for this,
don't have a thermometer, I can sell a chicken foot.
Well, then you can open it and just be sure it's not thin. Small pieces will cook faster, like those. They are cooked. The larger piece is not cooked yet. So if you are kind of in a rush, just get small slices. Maybe easier. Those are not cooked. Now I have to do a little bit more bake. So, but you can start twisting. So I'm going to do one more batch, and then the chicken will be going to be ready. So nice coat all around. And you can still see the pieces. So I think you can add when you do this, it's good. You might just break the shell when you crush Another technique to open eggs, this is what you open it and then you put chicken. Then put it in the bowl or plate, and then have your guacamole ready. Slightly open your nugget and fry your saute your tortilla.
Okay.
Very fast, so you only
separate
can
it?
fill it up. The yolk in your hand.
Okay.
So you want to be sure you don't go. Then you will break the yolk.
Yeah.
So now you let the white go through your finger. And then put this hand to collect the yolk again. It's still too thick. And then so you let the white first. So another hand you do like this. And now it's starting slightly to burn underneath, so probably reduce. So that's 160. That's good.
So if you cook it slowly, I know that you retain a lot of moisture, which is good. But some people, like, I personally prefer like a really like crispy out, like, shell, I guess. But like I still like to put moisture into it. Is there a technique that addresses that, or? Right. Like, cause when like you cook it a long time, the moisture is really gone.
That's why if you use moisture in hot times, you get the moisture sitting on the outside, and the inside will cook fast, but it won't be crispy.
Okay.
So the inside will stay moist. But if you have big pieces, the whole outside is going to be hard, and the inside is
Do not have a
will be
platter, so.
not cooked.
Okay.
That's why I cook it, I just going to cut it like this, slices almost.
Okay.
And then you will get the result. And you can see it's crispy and crispy on the outside. You can look at it. Color, small. That's what you're referring to.
Yes, yes. So high temperature.
Thank you everyone for making this. This is lovely. Do either of you want a break so that? I have a question about the omelet.
when I've made omelets, or the way I was taught was to add milk and such. I'm curious, like, what, you know, I don't know.
You add milk to your omelette?
Yeah, if that's like a common, maybe, or where, if in France, they don't add milk to omelets, if it's the tradition in France is just.
So it's a good idea to have two pans when you do the quesadilla. So one can keep your chicken warm, and then the other one you use it just to simply to warm up your. You don't need to put any oil or anything down. This is mostly like this. So it can just. And you're spreading your warm chicken on one of them. Like a pie, so you go all the way to the end. Have enough for two here. So when you do that at home, you want to have the first tortilla on your cutting board or on the platter bring to the center. When you do that at home, you want to have the first tortilla on your cutting board or on a platter that you will bring to the center, because you're not moving this anymore. It's going to be two. So you just go with the chicken all the way to the edge. And you cover with guacamole. So as long as your hands are thoroughly clean with soap, it's fine to handle food. So I'm going to shred all this chicken now. And then we will just rewarm it very fast before serving. So you stay with the grain of the chicken, which makes it easier and more tender. You can also take it and shred it back like this. You can feel the fiber of the meat, flesh. Cover with the other one, up to you. And then here's your quesadilla.
So you're taking away the whole object you're cutting, so you don't.
Now you want to cut it? Yeah. You definitely, what you want to do, you always want to have your finger in front of your blade. So like another word, don't put your hand flat, but put always your finger like this way, like hooked. And then you will never cut the tip of your finger. So you your first phalange is against your blade. And then you make little wedges. If you do that, remember, you won't cut yourself, as long as your blade is in front. So for the quesadilla, you want to have small pieces. You could use a blender if you want it, but it would be more like puree. That's one. It's not very appealing, but it's totally doable. You can come and help yourself while it's still warm. Who wants to do the omelette? We have to start this omelette now, so yeah, you can do it. Good, thank you. I can need a fork. Teflon skillet for the eggs, always. This is the only time we use the Teflon. Normally we're very more like a purist. We don't like Teflon, but for the omelette, it's really the way to go. Otherwise, your eggs are going to burn. It's not going every day, quesadilla. So again, we're going to use a little grapeseed oil today. Put it on high at first and homemade, so it doesn't look like it's not as easy to eat. Maybe you can just use your fork and knife. But I'll show you another way to do it, the way you are more used to it. You can probably tablespoon of rapeseed oil every time. How is it?
Really good.
So the other way you do it, the way you are probably used to it, so you just do basically the same, except you will fold it. So you only put it on half of it. So the pan is too small for all this quantity, so we're just going to split it. We could use a ladder, but we don't have one. So if you didn't, but normally you would not have a recipient like this. You would have more like a prep bowl. Is it spicy enough? Can be put also. This could be put in a prep. More salt, pepper, jalapeno. Could be.
I have a question. Okay, crepe bowl, you said, is that just the place?
So the other way is this way.
Mixture before
Traditional
you
way.
put it in the fridge?
So you fold it into.
Oh, no, I thought you said crepe bowl, like a
It
crepe.
might be easier to.
No, oh no, I heard
It's
it.
a prep bowl, I think.
Oh, crepe bowl, I'm sorry, okay. My bad.
So you probably need
Yeah.
two of those.
I was thinking
So,
crepes.
so very delicately, you would want to. And so are you going to make this tonight?